culinary heroes, All-Tru Annymite, protector of the earth and its people, the perspicacious powerhouse, Barrister Woods, the sage of the Southwest, Wise Willie, the tenacious tornado, Sidnacious, the wizardly handy secret agent man, Wisdom, and introducing the fiery rookie, Sarian.
Yeah!
Their mission? To infiltrate the Good Times Judge's sinister Tasmanian luau, a mere front for the Quasi-Cabal's annexation plot. But beware, for Mayor Meany and his Quasi-Cabal of corruption are cooking up a city annexation poo-poo platter of doom. They're up to something truly evil, and it's definitely not a culinary masterpiece. The usually affable Chef Andy snaps under the mistreatment, transforming into the terrifying, dreadful Chef Andy. Uh-oh, the southwestern Tasmanian luau is about to become a whole lot more dreadful.
Oh, yeah!
While I was away transforming, I slightly altered the Tasmanian luau menu. Warning, this menu might contain unexpected flavors. Let's just agree that we can call the experience memorable.
Oh yeah!
Our dear Chef Andy, he's too clever. His new disgusting menu must be some kind of symbolic protest. Yes. His transformation into dreadful Chef Andy mirrors his inner turmoil, born from witnessing the insidious evils of forced annexation.
Welcome, my friends, to a feast unlike any other. A culinary nightmare inspired by the wicked deeds of the Quasi-Cabal. Each dish, a bitter taste of their treachery. First we have a delectable morsel, the ersatz wallaby pâté, a symbol of their relentless gobbling up of the land. Topped with a noble creature of the wild, reduced to a mere snack. But fear not, for this pâté is as deadly as it is disgusting. A taste of the quote blue cheese unquote, which is really toxic blue-green algae, and you'll be seeing visions of wallabies running amok in downtown Springfield, Ohio.
Ugh, this do-it-yourself appetizer? I'm not amused, and neither is the wallaby. He represents how the cabal exploits and abuses resources for their own gain, sacrificing anything of value to create a spectacle. It's a lot like how they manipulate the legal system and community just to feed their lust for power.
The absurdity of this presentation perfectly symbolizes how out of touch the cabal is with the community. They offer something grotesque and meaningless instead of actual value. It's like they think we won't notice.
The public isn't going to swallow their annexation scheme whole, pretending it's for the good of everyone by wrapping it in elitism and affordable housing. Nope, it's really just a money grab because the cabal spent its tax income on pickleball courts. And that blue cheese on top, it's not blue cheese, it's toxic blue-green algae, courtesy of the water treatment plant. And the green stuff, that's the mold of corruption creeping through City Hall all the way to that hedonistic Good Times judge.
Your entree dazzles the eye with promises. This pie, a testament to their disregard for nature and its inhabitants. The once pristine abalone, now a slimy, rank indelicacy. And the Vegemite? A distasteful reminder of the attempts to force the Quasi-Cabal's unwanted city society culture upon us.
This crunchy, fragrant abalone and Vegemite pie is particularly clever. The abalone shell symbolizes their empty promises of city services and affordable housing for me and my band. Sure, the shell looks nice, but it's impossible to digest, just like the city's empty promises. And the way it's constructed, that's precision engineering for planned obsolescence. The minute that warranty expires, everything falls apart.
For your highly anticipated dessert, a false choice if you dare, between the spiky urchin hobgobble and the fizzle-wiggly jellied eucalyptus gallimaufry. The urchin, a symbol of the Cabal's harsh and unforgiving nature, despite the self-awarded title of most compassionate. The Gallimaufry, a sickly sweet nuclear mess, much like Quasi-Cabal promises of a better future. Both equally repulsive.
Great. So we either get sea urchin disaster or eucalyptus nightmare for our after-game treats. That's just like the city cabal's plans. Every option is terrible. The sea urchin tort must represent how they're treating our sacred Pueblo ruins and human remains, with spiky disregard. And that jellied eucalyptus trifle? It's as transparent as their smear campaigns, labeling everyone who lives in Juan Bey as NIMBYs and elitists.
And now, for dessert, we've got two equally unpalatable choices, just like our voting options. Oh wait, we've been paying city fees for 20 years, but haven't been allowed to vote for any city candidates who are making the decisions on the fees and fines we're required to pay.
And to wash it all down, a briny bitter brew that will leave you seeing double so you can vote twice for Mayor Meany. A fitting end to a meal inspired by the wicked deeds of the Quasi-Cabal, also known as your modern-day Santa Fe ring.
Bitter wattle seed-infused moonshine in an oversized mason jar is both excessive and unappealing. This drink is symbolic of the city cabal's plans, over the top and impossible to stomach. Finally, the moonshine represents how they're trying to intoxicate public opinion with their forced choices, straw man arguments, and red herring rhetorical tricks, because they don't have any cogent arguments supporting annexation. Annexation is an expensive Ponzi scheme, and everyone will end up paying for it.
Dreadful Chef Andy has inadvertently exposed their entire playbook. Now it's up to us. Syndacious, All-Tru Annymite, Barrington Woods, Mookie, Yo Sarian, all the people of Juan Bey and Coldwater Springs, and even Little Puck, to give them a taste from our cookbook. All right, gang, let's serve these scoundrels a heaping helping of justice with a side of comeuppance.
Will our heroes save Juan Bey from this culinary catastrophe? Can they stomach the stench of the fight against corruption and forced annexation? Tune in next time for another gut-wrenching, palate-cleansing episode of Dreadful Chef Andy. Until then, I'm your narrator, S.H. Gall for Chef Andy Comics. Low satire in the high desert. Dun.